Hey, welcome to my devlog. I'm Dustin, and I'm coding a 3D stealth action game from scratch. In this devlog, I did a bunch of texture stuff, coded a lot of stuff, and this is the current state of the game. Let's talk about it. Alright, so items can now be picked up. There's no visual feedback yet, but your inventory does get updated. I'm still playing around with how I want inventory and UI to work, but seeing the items disappear when you walk over them is definitely a step in the right direction. You'll also notice much more detail in the environment now. I've implemented some basic global illumination, and it really helps give everything in the scene some nicer contrast. I'm using normal and specularity maps, which give everything a much needed boost in shading. It's definitely a lot closer to the pixel art aesthetic I'm going for. All lighting is dynamic, so things like the muzzle flash are additive to the scene rather than simply being a mask or an overlay. The muzzle flash even adds to the global illumination, so lots of gunfire could actually change the temperature of the entire scene. Next, I added the ability for user interface elements to track 3D objects, so now I can have any UI element stay positioned relative to any 3D object. This will come in handy for overlaying virtual UI like, I don't know, a heat-seeking missile launcher's lock-on effect. I'll also probably use this for the guard emotional status. Right now the exclamation mark is 3D, but I'll be able to do much more with the UI system and have much more control over how everything looks. I'm also considering the use of speech bubbles for the dialogue system. I think that would fit the retro feel better than just doing cinematic subtitles at the bottom of the screen. The last thing to talk about is zoning. My engine has had the ability to stream in adjacent rooms for a while now, but changing to a different world wasn't possible. After some hard work, I can now define triggers that cause a zone change. The zone change allows you to spawn at any spawn point in any room of any world. The loading takes place asynchronously in the background, which looks super slow and lame right now, and that's because there's no cutscenes yet. When you hit a zone trigger, a cutscene should play. It'll have you walk through a door and fade out, or it could be a full cinematic event. Cutscenes are really complex, and I'm slowly working out how to implement them in a way that's easy to work with, but can also do everything I plan on needing. That's currently where my focus is, and once that's done, I should be able to start building the game's world. If you'd like to hang out with me, or just check out game updates, then hop on the Discord, link in the description. And an extra special thanks to my Patreon supporters. You guys are really gonna make this thing happen. Oh. Well, thanks for watching. Stay motivated, kill your lifts, and I'll see you next time.